Have you ever been fascinated by Jesus Christ's mystery? For a very long time, many individuals have been greatly impacted by this. Join us on this incredible journey with Dolores Cannon, one of the pioneers of past life regression and hypnosis worldwide. Her study uncovered remarkable details about Jesus as well as insights into people's minds. Her innovative use of hypnosis methods is disrupting our preconceived notions about religion and history and is making us reevaluate our assumptions. However, who was Dolores Cannon and how did she start her incredible adventure? Picture a young lady in 1931 in St. Louis. Dolores Cannon started out helping individuals recover from previous traumas by using standard hypnotherapy. However, after that, her journey took an unexpected turn, much as in a movie. During a therapy session, a remarkable event happened. The client began speaking in a totally different tone and claimed to be someone else when they attempted to recall a prior life. Everything changed at that moment, and Dolores went on to develop the hypnosis technique she eventually called the quantum healing technique. Let me tell you about an encounter I have had with someone who claimed to have lived during the time of Jesus Christ. So, during this client's hypnotic state, they described incredible stories of their previous lives, some of which had details from Jesus's life. Imagine getting a fresh perspective on Jesus's life and teachings after hearing these personal experiences. The information that Dolores Cannon discovered about Jesus during her client's hypnosis is nothing short of revolutionary. It challenges our preconceived notions about Jesus and challenges us to pursue a deeper, more in-depth understanding of him and the Jesus-Essenes connection. But the narrative doesn't end here. According to Dolores, Jesus may have been linked to the Essenes. You are probably now maybe wondering who were the Essenes. This connection between Jesus and the Essenes offers us a fresh perspective on one of the most significant historical figures. The Essenes were a Jewish group that lived alongside Jesus in ancient Judea during the Second Temple era. Just consider how incredible it is. Renowned for their community and austere way of life, the Essenes placed great emphasis on spirituality, austerity, and the pursuit of inner understanding. Their close relationship to the remarkable collection of ancient texts known as the Dead Sea Scrolls, which was discovered in the middle of the 20th century, provides insight into their unique beliefs and practices. These scrolls are more than just historical artifacts. They are testaments to the way of life, religious doctrines, and communal ethos of the Essenes. The writings found in the Dead Sea Scrolls, which span from biblical scrolls to sectarian works, reveal a culture that was intensely involved in spiritual discipline and the study of theology. The Essenes formed a close-knit community devoted to a contemplative and meditative existence after withdrawing from mainstream society due to their dedication to their religious beliefs. This method of living was a deliberate decision to develop a stronger spiritual bond rather than just a social retreat. As a result of their isolation from the larger Jewish community during their period, the Essenes were able to create a special atmosphere in which spiritual growth took precedence over material concerns in their isolated settlements. The Essenes' close relationship with nature and concentration on healing were two of their appealing lifestyle features. They included these natural resources in their everyday routines because they recognized the therapeutic benefits of plants and herbs. Jesus' teachings reflect this regard for nature, especially in the verse, "Consider the lilies of the field." Jesus utilizes the natural world to illustrate a profound spiritual lesson about trust and dependence on divine providence in this passage. He uses the lilies, which are effortlessly lovely and well cared for by nature, to highlight a larger point about putting your faith in the natural order and seeing that worrying is pointless. This story, along with others of a similar sort, points to a deep awareness of the cycles of nature and a gratitude for the teachings it provides. This viewpoint is highly consistent with the Essene philosophy and their peaceful way of living. Dolores Cannon discovered an intriguing theory from her studies of former incarnations. It is possible that Jesus Christ had some relationship with the Essenes. She creates a narrative when her somnambulist clients discuss their prior lives, which challenges our preconceived notions about Jesus's early years, which typically take place between the ages of 13 and 33. Dolores Cannon's meetings with a talented somnambulist in her 20s provided a wealth of knowledge. This somnambulist, blessed with a special gift, allowed Dolores to explore the deepest areas of consciousness, where she explored over 30 previous lives, each with memories and experiences. She discovered one particular incarnation when an enigmatic instructor by the name of Saudi appeared. Dolores's favorite approach to delve further into his thoughts was through a state known as somnambulism. It allowed her to guide individuals into a condition where, for a short period of time, the people and events from previous lifetimes surfaced and they forgot about their current lives. During one of these gatherings, the fascinating story of Saudi, a teacher during Jesus' day, started to take place. Saudi had a remarkable previous life as a Torah scholar, having a significant influence on the lives of two well-known individuals, Jesus and John the Baptist. The somnambulist spoke of seeing the Star of Bethlehem throughout the sessions, which was an absolutely incredible experience. Dolores's perspective on the birth of Jesus has been transformed by that moment, which she considers to be one of the most emotional and exquisite moments of her career. The Essenes and their incredible narrative are not well known to most people in the modern world. If you would like to know more about this subject, please let me know in the comments. Some people were taught esoteric subjects by the Essenes, who operated a secret school. Even in ancient Israel, individuals like King Herod were cautious because they knew so much and held secrets close to their chests. Some believe that the Essene wisdom originated with humans who were born and lived on Atlantis, and who preserved and meticulously wrote about their knowledge in buried scrolls. The notion that Jesus was associated with the Essenes offers us an alternative perspective on his life, one that differs from the one that conventional Judaism often takes. The Gospels describe his actions and teachings, but they don't go into great depth regarding his early years. From what Canon observed and heard, there may have been a close relationship between Essene rituals and Jesus' spiritual origins. Her clients often draw a picture of Jesus as a spiritual guide and healer, a perspective that is consistent with the Essenes' beliefs and provides a more profound interpretation of the life and teachings of Jesus. This picture aligns with the popular understanding of Jesus as a beam of love, the promise of a kingdom beyond earthly bounds, and forgiveness. But Canon's research goes beyond that, especially when it comes to reevaluating the crucifixion and resurrection, which throws new light on these crucial moments in the history of Christianity. The narratives provided by Canon's clients contradict popular assumptions regarding the crucifixion of Jesus. They presented it as something Jesus voluntarily accepted as a part of a bigger, painless divine plan. This concept denotes a remarkable degree of bravery and dedication, implying that Jesus' mission was essentially based on selflessness and pure love. For example, some of Jesus' parables and teachings may have been influenced by the Essenes' emphasis on healing and a connection to nature. Jesus frequently referred to nature in his teachings, and the Essenes' practice of employing natural cures for healing and their belief in living in harmony with the natural world are consistent with this idea. For instance, the passage "Consider the lilies of the field" demonstrates a profound appreciation and reverence for the natural world. This perspective may have been formed in Jesus by early exposure to the teachings of the Essenes, their meditation and contemplation practices, and their dedication to a life of spiritual purity and simplicity. All of these factors may have played a significant role in forming the young Jesus' perception of his spiritual path and purpose. The similarities between the teachings and beliefs of the Essenes and Jesus, as demonstrated by Canon's research, provide a compelling viewpoint on Jesus' early years and the possible influences that formed his path as a spiritual leader, even in the absence of historical evidence explicitly connecting the two groups. This connection encourages us to think about the larger picture of Jesus' life, as well as the different spiritual flows that may have shaped his course. There is also another long-standing secret, the resurrection. In addition to being a physical appearance, Canon's clients perceived Jesus' resurrection as a spiritual awakening that caused them to view Jesus as divine in a way that transcended his physical body. This perspective supports the notion that dying is a means to an improved, more ideal condition of existence rather than the end. The theory put forth by Canon that Jesus could have had several bodies at various periods and locations is one of the most controversial aspects of her study. Traditional Christian beliefs hold that Jesus only lived once and was resurrected from the grave. This concept contradicts these beliefs, It encourages us to consider a more complex, all-encompassing spiritual path for this exceptional individual. According to canon, Jesus was a heavenly teacher sent to earth to share knowledge and increase human intelligence. She believed that his teachings went beyond the boundaries of religion and were intended to foster greater interpersonal understanding and compassion. She also thought that Jesus had performed miracles and considered them evidence of his immense spiritual might. According to canon, Jesus was a healer who could make a connection with the energy of the cosmos to enhance people's health. One of the most crucial lessons canon teaches about Jesus is the universal message of love and compassion. According to her, Jesus modeled love for all individuals, not just close friends and relatives. And trust me, he taught more than just religious principles. Dolores held the view that Jesus was a key figure in the evolution of human consciousness and that his example and teachings served as awakening triggers, encouraging people to discover their own inner spirituality and relationship with God. He also studied the Bible's riddles, which occasionally questioned accepted interpretations. She advised people to study the Bible more thoroughly and delve deeper to uncover hidden meanings. In contrast to the religious teachings, Dolores Cannon's portrayal of Jesus Christ is unique and inspires us to go more into the concepts of love, compassion, and personal transformation that are universal. Whether or not you agree with her, her beliefs have the power to inspire you to go on a profound journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Her message is rather evident. You have the power to transform every aspect of your life and contribute to the advancement of society as a whole. It prompts us to consider how timeless his teachings are and how deep spiritual truths may lie along his journey. Let's imagine that after acknowledging Jesus as a spiritual guide, we go on a path of transformation towards more kindness, love, and spiritual enlightenment. Dolores Cannon's research challenges us to consider, explore, and learn about life's greatest mysteries. We are urged to reconsider our assumptions and to be receptive to the possibility that the life of Jesus Christ is even more remarkable than we previously recognized. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time if you are still with me. And if you would like, please think about subscribing to our channel. You may then receive updates on new videos that will provide you with additional knowledge, manifestations, philosophy, and personal development ideas. And never forget that we are always here for you and wish you the best possible life filled with success and happiness. I hope you have an amazing day. If you have watched until the end, please respond with MMM, Master Motivational Mindset, so we can connect.